good dude, huh?
No,
You're gonna get that.
Yeah, that's normally what happens around the surrounding of the towers. Like downtowns
had break-ins over at our workout that we had somebody rob our trucks. They burglarized our trucks Yeah, they just arrested a couple of the guys. Yep. I think they were involved, but they were doing. Oh yeah, they stole like $1,000 more worth of money out of our trucks. They broke the fucking locks and everything. Our company needs some cameras on the depot. They went somewhere else to fucking do it. We're thinking it's the same people that did it to us on Christmas Eve. Bunch of assholes, I know.
The M-Balm Effect presents Saturday Night Blitzed.
What's going on? It's Saturday night. Here we are, TME Blitzed.
How's it going, everyone?
I'll tell you what.
I don't belong here.
No, and neither do I. But
Yeah, get the
Zookeeper's
hell
not
outta
here.
What are you doing here?
Zookeeper's not here today, so on that one, that's
So
what
it
you
is a
got.
half Blitz show, and it gets a half of the F. So
Yeah.
it's a half of the Blitz and half of the Afterburn.
Two and two.
Hey,
it's
might
a
as well
neat-
just be a joint show at this point, but it's not. So
No.
A joist show,
a
you mean?
joist
Yeah,
show,
a
sure.
joist.
Joyce show.
Yes, we're here live in studio in the ROC. We're talking to you. You can talk to us also. Give us a call. 855-622-5619. The number is there for you to call in, so please do so. So we want to hear your beautiful voices.
We do. Or not so beautiful.
Yep, that's, yeah, we're streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and we're also on www.thembalmeffect.com. So you can watch us on all three of those places there. So
All at the same time, too.
yeah, all at the same time. The best way to get a hold of us, like I said, though, is to give us a call, give us a text even.
Yeah.
855-622-5619. We're here live. Gonna talk to you for about a half hour, and then I don't know, see what
from
happens. Go from there.
Be what's on your mind.
So what's on your guys' mind for this week, boys? What's going on?
Coronavirus.
Oh, coronavirus.
Come on, man.
Well, it is in New York now.
Apparently so. Yes, we also had a little RGH scare there, and the
Well,
tests
they're negative.
came back negative.
But I think 4 New York counties have confirmed cases.
Yes.
Yes.
Cuomo is
Monroe
saying,
not being one of them.
that's right. Monroe isn't a part of that, so that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Again, yay. The RLC doesn't need that. Hello, Ron. Ron says hi. So
Hey.
hello.
Hello.
We're here talking to you and anybody else that wants to join us here live. So
Yeah.
we have a video to play, and we'll play that in just a moment as people are starting to come in and out, whatever. I know that we just started, and we're actually back after a little bit of a break there under unfortunate circumstances. But we won't get into that since it's all personal and all that. And yeah, we'll show goes on.
Always.
Yeah, so Zookeeper's not with us tonight. Omen's working, so he wasn't able to show up. So that's all right. We got it all under control here. 4 of us. It's Afterburn versus Blitz pretty much here on the Blitz show.
Yeah.
We're taking over, boys. We're invading the show.
Yep.
Omen,
Oh,
Mike.
man.
Yeah, so,
Austin
yeah,
Dash.
you're invading the show.
We're invading the show for the first time.
Look,
we're actually
I'll
gonna
call it a true invasion when all 3 of you are here, and there's just 2 of us. That
Yeah,
we'll be outnumbered at that point.
at that point.
We'll be
Yeah,
outnumbered.
We'll be melting by the afterburn,
exactly.
man.
The
melted by the
fire
burn.
will come and melt the ice very quickly.
Feel the afterburn. How about that one?
Yeah, feel it.
Feel it.
The actual burn.
The actual burn.
Right now, it's at a point where
It's a medium.
now-
It's on a
It's
good.
balanced.
It's a balanced,
Exactly.
Yeah.
balanced tonight. It's a balanced show. So, without further ado, let's get
watch.
to our beautiful video that we have to talk about. So let's end that little entrance music there for a second, and let's get to this beautiful video that we all are waiting for.
Oh boy.
Cannot wait to show you boys because we have a lot to talk about on
I
this
have
situation.
to see this. I haven't even seen it.
So let's go.
Oh,
Let's talk
I
about
think
it.
I've seen this. I think I saw a clip of this.
Here we go. So this is in San Francisco, California, and people are just showing up at Walgreens, taking whatever they want. No,
Nope.
No,
No.
they're just doing this because
They're-
they're robbing.
They're.
taking whatever.
Are they literally taking like makeups and shit?
She said, "Call the police." Call the police.
Casually taking shit.
They just like literally like gave no fucks and wearing masks.
You're right.
Of
they
course.
They didn't give a fuck. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's all a part of Proposition 47, which pretty much is that California has this thing. It's also known as the no arrest policy. Pretty much, it states that crime. Let's see. This effectively gives shoplifters and addicts the green light to commit crimes as long as the merchandise they steal or the drugs they take are less than $950 in value.
Yep.
Why?
Which tells me that you could just go to a store, take $949 worth of stuff, and get the fuck out without having to suffer any repercussions.
But
But the
why?
question
Because-
is, do you get to keep the stuff?
Oh yeah, they walked out of there and kept it all.
Yeah, they can arrest you if it's under $950.
But my question is
Almost
why?
sounds worse than our freaking bail reform thing.
Well, the thing is, though, as I look at it like this, California and New York,
very similar.
Newark.
Sickness, huh?
New
Or
York
stupid-
and California
stupid laws.
go hand in hand. So
That's very
California
true.
doing this it might end up over here. I think the bail reform is actually the start of this kind of stupidity, and I think it's going to
is
happen.
New York
It's like follow
taking
the leader.
lead? Is New York following California's example?
I
Is that
think
what's
so.
going on?
Didn't New York already do like a bail reform or?
Oh yeah, they have
Yeah.
a bail
I
reform.
mean,
pretty
I know
much.
the taxes in California are fucking insane.
Oh yeah, this guy.
I know it's insane.
Oh,
Like,
I haven't
it's
I haven't heard
skyrocketing.
much from New York
San
yet,
Francisco has a poop department, by the way, because there's so much excrement on the streets. People are homeless over there, and by the way, this
Wait,
is under.
there's so much human shit in the streets.
Oh
that
yeah,
they have
there's
a
a lot
department.
Yeah, they have a fire department, a police department,
So
an
what does the poop
ambulance,
department
and a
do?
poop
They go
department.
around cleaning poop all day.
Fer-
Oh, yeah, because there's so
fertilization
much
Hey, man,
department.
take a shit. Scoop that up for you.
That seems like a really shitty job
And Nancy
to have.
Pelosi is partially responsible for
I
this
wonder
because
if
this
they
is her
get paid
area.
like double what everybody else does for having to clean up human shit.
Oh my
Google
god.
Mike over here with the facts.
Benefits are probably good.
Oh yeah, probably.
I don't know. I
Not
mean,
as
let's
shitty
watch
as the job
Let's watch
itself.
it one more time. If you're just joining in
For a
with us,
shitty
we're
job.
watching this video in San Francisco, California,
Yeah.
of people just walking in with
And that's not
looks
an
like surgical
exaggeration.
masks and taking whatever the hell they want because they can. Well, let's watch it again.
This honestly disgusts the fuck out of me.
One more time. Look at that.
Look at they got the masks
Girl taking
on,
that makeup.
taking all kinds of cosmetic stuff in Walgreens.
They're all women, probably.
I like the lady that comes in. She goes, "Call the police." Well, they can't do anything, ladies.
No, they can't.
Oh my God! Call the police!
I like how she just
I
like.
love how she hits the thing right there.
Happy
She's like,
Easter!
"Oh my God."
Happy Easter! Oh yeah, Happy Easter. Here's your Easter gifts.
Yeah.
Grab
That-
anything you want, as long as it's not $950 or over.
They're
You
probably
can
gonna
take it all.
They're probably all gonna
I bet
sell
you're gonna
all the.
sell that shit.
Of course,
I was
they
just
are.
gonna say
Oh,
they're
yeah.
gonna sell that shit and then
This-
they're gonna, you know.
Has to be the biggest ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life, but besides the bail reform that we have here in New York.
Besides that.
Well,
yeah,
I mean, here you could do that, and if they take you to jail, you're gonna be let out in your own
recognizances.
right, and you're just gonna get an appearance ticket. That's it.
Yeah, but what good is that? Like with the bail reform,
It's
now-
almost like here you can go break into
You could.
break into someone's house.
You could.
Fuck their shit up.
Yeah.
The police come arrest you. You go to jail.
They give you an appearance
They
ticket.
process you and say, "All right, here's your ticket,
go.
buddy. Just come back to court."
And,
Yeah.
and without bail, there's no reason for the person to go back to court to go and do this whole thing. So they just get away with it practically.
You know what? It's sometimes like days like these, like especially seeing laws like this. It's like sometimes I wish we'd go back to like the old, like back in time, like in like I don't know, like when we had like the 10 Commandments and
Austin,
shit.
that's
like,
not progressive of you. Settle down here, buddy. Are you that much of a conservative? Come on.
No, but I'm just
The
saying,
Ten
eye for an
Commandments, who the hell
eye.
was following that?
Hey, man, I think eye for an eye, and those that are like stealing
mean,
shit
I
should get
can
their
go
hands
water
cut
to
off.
wine.
There was
Shots
no
fired over
laws.
I can turn water to wine if that's what you
Listen,
want.
buddy, listen. We have a lot of progressives watching the show. We don't want to hurt their feelings.
I'm sorry, no offense.
We don't
We
wanna do
love
that.
you. We love
We have a lot
you.
of people that are watching the show.
Don't
that
offend the
agree with this
people, Austin.
California law. No, you got to understand here. We got to be careful with what we say. So,
Be careful.
anyways, yes,
Yeah,
we're here
back to
live
it.
in studio.
Drugs are bad, okay?
The old days by Ronald says. Yeah, I got to make sure that Austin's behaving here.
I'm
because
sorry. I'm
we don't
very
want
sorry.
people to think that he's conservative.
I'm
We don't
not.
want that.
I'm not. I see both sides from the spectrum,
Thank
and
you. That's the way it should be.
Exactly.
You can't be one side or the other. You got to be in the middle.
Yeah.
But the problem is, too many people want to be on one side.
But here's
and
the
focus on
problem
one
with
side.
both sides is when you're
Always.
in the middle. When you're in the middle and you look at both sides, you see how much full of shit both sides are.
Exactly.
pretty
Thank
much.
you.
You
And
see the
shake your
bullshit
head.
because you're like, all right, I agree with you and I agree with you in certain things, but then you look at other things and you're like,
What the
you're
fuck?
both full of shit
Right.
equally at the same time.
Like
And that's why I
this.
say we're fucked.
It's like-
either way, who wins?
One
President.
side-
like when you
one side.
look
You both
at it, you
suck.
pretty much look like, okay, you have some good views, you have some good views, but you have a majority that are literally the same amount of fucked up as equal as both sides. So how can I pick when you're both fucked up?
Yep.
a fucking
How?
man to that.
It's
A
terrible.
fucking man.
I mean, it's this whole thing in California. California is a hot, steaming pile of mess right now. I don't understand what they're thinking over there, but Nancy Pelosi's partially to blame because that's her area. That's
Isn't
her
that the
location.
education lady who believes that she should take money out of
that's the one that
public
was-
That's
education?
Betsy DeVos.
Oh, that's
Betsy
DeVos.
DeVos.
Never mind.
Nancy Pelosi's the one that was trying to do the whole Trump.
She's the one who tore up
impeachment.
the paper.
Yeah, she's the one that went shh because she got angry. Well, you know what? Why don't you tear your state like this shh up because it's a
Oh,
piece
she
of
already
shit.
did.
Oh, that's too bad. Yay.
If you're gonna tear states up, I mean, at least tear New York City
Well,
up.
California is actually kind of tearing itself away from the country because that's the way
Yeah.
it goes. Because
So
it's,
once
it's
it
kind of
floats
departing
away-
away from
I'm
it.
surprised the earthquakes didn't like literally cut off the state itself off.
It's just a mess, though. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
how
it's-
are people actually behind this kind of thing? No arrest policy. It's like the bail reform. There's people out there that said, well, people shouldn't get arrested for being poor. poor. That's true. Nobody should be getting arrested for being poor, but I'll tell you what, that's nothing to do with it.
No.
Bail isn't that you can afford it and then you don't get the money back. Bail is to be set so that way you have a reason to come back to your court date, and then you get the money back after everything is done and said, and you get it back, and that's it. But I understand the whole thing, but this is not the way to go about it. You don't do this shit. You don't put bail reform in here and everybody goes, there's a video on here actually of a guy in New York City. He's in the subway robbing people at gunpoint, and he actually made a video saying, Democrats know me. They love me. I can get away with it. It doesn't matter. I actually posted it on my personal Facebook page. I don't know if you guys seen that. I might have to get the video up here sometime.
Yeah.
But it really pissed me off. Oh, yeah. It just boggles my mind that this is actually a thing. So Ronald says you guys are great. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. We all do. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, bro.
But this is the truth, man. This is bullshit. Nobody should be going through this kind of nonsense.
They're going
No one.
backwards.
Could you imagine owning a business in California? Would you
No.
own a business, Ghost?
No, I would
No,
not.
I remember seeing something that somebody posted. I think this was on Reddit. It said that how right now, even with state government, even with federal government, even local, there's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
And what they're saying is we really have to wait for the younger generation, like our generation, to start getting into office, because it's just really what we need is a clean out.
We need something.
We have people
Because something's failing here.
who are making rules and laws for
'Cause they're
a
all
lifetime
stuck in their old
that is
ways.
no longer theirs.
Yeah.
When you have people who are 70, 80 years old making laws for people who are 20s, 30s, who are just starting out their whole lives, and I have respect for elderly people. You know, my dad's elderly too, but even my dad sometimes agrees, says, he even talks to me and says, I'm getting more towards the end of my life. So, you're young. You have 50,
your turn.
60 years, ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
I really wish that people
Use
would
it.
just come together, get
But
their minds to
wish-
get together and
so-
fix things.
Right, but what they're saying is, from what I've heard, on Reddit, is people are saying, as younger generational people start taking over in office, maybe things will start slowly turning.
We'll see, man. I don't know. I just feel like one side's killing the other side, and the other side's killing the other side. It's just two left and right doing this all the
Clusterfuck.
time, and the people in the middle are the ones getting smashed in between.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're the one paying the price for it. We're the one paying the actual price for it, while the other one over here is bitching at this one, and vice versa. It's just a mess.
It's like
bad.
it's like with what Jay said in the other. I think it was Afterburn, or it's divide and conquer, dude. This country is becoming more divided, and just because we have different opinions doesn't mean we can't all agree into one thing. We can all
Absolutely.
agree to disagree.
And what's more ridiculous is in the recent elections and stuff have been more violent than the last ones, than the ones 10, 15, 20 years ago.
I'm not looking
Do you
forward
see
to
how
the elections.
violent
That's because
all these rallies get? Do you see how
Oh, yeah.
crazy it is nowadays?
Yeah.
You can't even have an opinion without getting somebody going out there
Nah.
saying, "Oh no, I don't like
'Cause
your
people are
opinion.
way
you
too
have to
passionate.
believe in mine." What the fuck?
It's
What?
messed up, man. It really is, and it's
Yeah.
getting to a point where it's getting physical. People are getting jumped for what they think and what they believe in and their opinions. See it on social media all the time. People are always getting
keyboard
bombarded with
warriors and
bullshit.
shit. Yeah, oh yeah.
And it's just like, really, this is what you're spending your time on?
Yep.
But land of the free. Well, where's land of the free?
Land of the free,
Well,
freedom
not in
of
New York
speech.
State, because apparently, if you're free, you don't have the government just telling you what to do. They don't put their hand in your door and take a hold of you and say, hey, you can't do that. But New York State does that all the time, and so does California. New York State's like, you can't do the vaping. It's bad for you. How
What
dare
do you guys think about this plastic bag ban across state? Now,
I'll tell you
I
what.
have to tell you something before you get into that.
Speedway's doing it too.
Yesterday, I went to
Yes.
the gas station. All right, now
All right.
mind you, I didn't
Uber
realize
Mike at the gas station.
that the whole state. So I went in and got me mad, a few twisted teas like I normally do. And I went up and I cashed out and I expected a bag, and
You
I'm
didn't
like,
get nothing, did you?
I was like, I didn't even ask. I didn't even say anything. It rung in my head. I was like, there is no more.
Where's
fucking
my
bags.
bag?
Yeah.
Where is it?
So I had to carry all my shit by
Wait,
hand.
they didn't
up.
give you a paper bag?
They
nothing.
didn't give it nothing.
The gas station, nothing.
The Speedway near my house.
It wasn't the Speedway. I went to one in the Village of Fairport.
Oh, that
okay.
makes
I
sense.
went
Yeah.
to one in the Village.
But yeah, Speedway, they give
But
out
dude,
paper
like,
bags, but they charge
so
5 cents for them.
I had
Yeah,
went there on my way
That's
home,
stupid.
and I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
No, I remember back in the day. I'm talking like middle of the '90s, like mid to late '90s. I remember like going to Hagedorn's in Webster, and I remember going there with my grandmother or my mom or whatever, and They had paper bags, but I don't remember. I don't know if they charged back then for them. I don't know.
I don't think they did.
I don't think they do.
I don't know.
I don't remember them charging for plastic bags.
But here's the cycle, though. People said that they wanted plastic bags because paper bags were killing trees. So we went to plastic bags, and here we are now. It's like a full cycle. We're back to paper bags.
Because now they're saying that paper bags will decompose naturally.
Yes.
Unlike plastic
But
bags.
here's the problem. You get a bottle of soda. You get a container of a sandwich or whatever.
But that can be recycled. The soda, I always recycle mine.
Yeah, but
bottles.
here's the problem, though. It's still plastic. You
It is,
can't
but
always
what it's doing,
recycle
though,
things.
it's getting but the plastic, those bottle plastics that they're
But
saying.
I'm talking about like say food containers.
Okay, that's
You can't recycle that.
No,
like,
you can't.
like a beef plastic container.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I've noticed though at Wegmans, if you actually look, the beef now comes in a whole different, like, more environmentally friendly
Friendly.
container. It's no longer that little.
Oh, at Wegmans?
It's no longer that little padding and
By
that
the way.
thing wrapped
Talk
around
slut.
it. It comes
Talk
in like
slut.
a
Talk slut. Talk slut.
like a
Talk slut.
firm container,
Durable.
like like an actual container.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's weird how they changed that just like that.
if you can do it the right way, if you could ban the plastic, not just in bag form but other forms, and make it
But
work.
why not just start using
Then do it.
naturally or regrowable resources that are sustained? Like not trying to put anything in, but why not use hemp?
Yeah, I mean,
It's-
well,
yeah,
that's the
that
I mean,
problem.
I know
Money
everything back in the
talks.
30s they banned it because it was going to harm. Now I know the whole thing about the hemp ban was because of the wood industry. It was going to harm the wood industry. But if we're in such an epidemic where the trees are going down and all this stuff, why not use something that you can grow really quickly and can be used for clothing, can be used for bags, can be used for
Multi-purpose.
multi-purpose things, and on top of that, it decomposes back into the environment. It's a win-win situation.
It really is.
Yeah.
I think we just
It's
need.
a win-win.
I think all we
and
need
when
is
you
it
grow
is-
them, they make their own seeds that you can plant more, and it's literally the earth, and you're putting it back into the earth.
Yeah.
I think it's just like what we need
The
is just
trees
something
grow,
biodegradable, and I think we
Well,
just
yeah,
need
something
something
that-
that's going to
that's
decompose.
exactly what I mean. That is
Yeah.
biodegradable.
Yeah. Something
I mean,
that's not going to
trees
stay there
are
for thousands of years.
biodegradable, but the problem is
Right.
with trees, they take hundreds of
Oh, yeah.
thousands of years to grow back to full form. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I mean, yes, we can. I mean, yes, there has been initiatives where they're out there, like countries planting millions of trees.
I mean,
but
they're using-
those trees are going to take a very long time.
Oh, yeah.
To grow up
to
and
grow up.
produce oxygen and
Exactly.
produce
And-
what they're producing.
Yeah, and besides, like even like nowadays, like we use a lot of resources for like almonds, like like
yeah.
the freaking little nuts. Like they use a shitload of trees. They use a shitload of like water to make
But I think
these things.
almond trees are regrowable. I think. Did almond come from a tree? Like is there an almond?
I think
tree?
so.
I don't know.
Is it?
I-
I think it's a tree. That,
A
That's
bush?
a good one
A
now.
bush, maybe?
Well,
Google
apples
it,
come
ladies
from
and
trees.
gentlemen.
Help
Google
us.
it.
Hold on. Apples come from trees. Oranges come from trees.
Like, that's fruit.
Lemons,
Lemons come from.
lemon and lime.
Money comes from trees, right?
That's true.
Technically.
It is true.
Yeah,
technically.
kind
Yeah.
of.
Technically,
Yeah.
It's paper. It's a
It
different
doesn't
paper.
grow on
It's
trees,
just a
but it
different
comes
type
from
of
trees.
paper.
Right.
Well, they take that paper and make it into a special type of paper.
Yeah.
And
Right.
plus, you got to go through all the government numbers and all that stuff.
Processes and all
yep.
that shit.
Yeah, government. We love government so much, right? I am not looking forward to this stupid election.
Well,
I hate
they take more
elections.
money out of my fucking
I do
taxes
too.
now that
I
got
do
that new
too.
job.
Oh, just wait.
I'm
Just-
in that. No, I'm in the new bracket.
Just wait till
I went
Adam
from-
Bello gets
I went
involved.
from 10.
Oh my
I
god.
went from 12% to 22%. Like,
Well, that's right. No, that's Monroe County. Yeah, wait till Adam Bello starts getting
where
involved.
do you think the county taxes are going to go
Oh,
up?
probably.
Local taxes, you think will go?
I think so.
all
I
I
don't know
want
how-
from
I don't know by how
elections is
much.
a good.
But I'll tell you what. Every time I'm going to say it just like this. Every time it seems like every time a Democrat gets in there, the taxes go up. Don't know why. Don't know how. It just goes.
Well, that is usually the fact. Is look, not trying to bring Trump up, but when Trump took office, I remember seeing my paychecks go up by $20-$30 a check.
I hate to say it, but yeah, I gotta
Yikes.
say he did actually do that. Do that a favor
that
for
actually
us.
did. So I was taking home like an extra $60.
But don't worry
a
though.
month.
Once,
But the way I look at it is, at the end of the year, I take home a little bit less.
but once Bernie gets involved, gets elected, you're gonna see that go away. Or Biden. Oh God, Biden.
Oh,
But I guess
Jesus.
if Bernie did, I don't know. If I'm
I would choose
50-50
Bernie over
on
Biden
him.
any day.
But I
Biden
guess if
doesn't
he
even know where
did,
he is half the
if
time.
I did pay
Exactly.
more and I didn't have to
I
pay for
agree.
health insurance, then I wonder if that would make it up.
You know, I really think we
Hey,
should
man.
just get rid
I
of.
don't know.
I think we should get rid of the system.
I'm just
we
gonna
got.
put this out here. I think we could do with a female president. I think
I'm totally
But
100%
who
with
do you
the
have in mind?
That's the
not
thing.
Hillary.
Oh,
definitely
I
not
was gonna say,
Hillary.
Not Hillary.
what about
Not
Chelsea? What
Hillary.
about Chelsea Clinton? Right?
No,
Put her in
no
there
one.
too.
No one. That whole family is a whole cluster fuckery.
The whole
That
family's a whole
family's
bunch of
a cluster
clusterfucks.
Look what built it.
Whoa! Shots fired again. Another
You're
shot.
right. You're not wrong.
No, he's not wrong.
I'd rather choose. Who's that one woman? I forgot what was her name.
Why don't we put
but
Joyce in there? I know she's
AOC.
dead.
Yeah, well, okay. I was gonna say
Why
AOC.
doesn't Joyce? Why doesn't Joyce run for president?
Because she's dead, dude.
Yeah, she's a.
Yeah, Joyce
can't.
is
She'd
dead.
bring some good change.
She would.
would.
She'd
She
make
didn't
sure
have some
everybody
leg
didn't have like
laws.
Free wheelchairs for everyone.
That's right.
Leg
Free
laws.
Yes,
leg
free
laws.
wheelchairs.
Joyce's law.
Yes.
Joyce's law.
You lose a leg. You lose a leg. Everyone loses a leg.
Okay, Oprah.
That's
calm down.
terrible. Okay, yeah, Oprah. Talk slut.
Sorry.
Fucking talk slut.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just, the whole system that we have going on here isn't working.
It
so,
doesn't work.
And it's never going to work because too many people are like, oh, no, my side's right. No, this side's right. You know what? Shut the hell up. Your sides are all
I mean, I
wrong.
can appreciate a democracy, but
Oh, it
has to work.
It has to work, but
And
it's not.
it's not.
It's not. It hasn't worked in years. I don't even think it worked since the beginning of the whole inception of America. I mean, it kind of worked probably in the beginning, and then all of a sudden it just kind of fell away.
Shit the
I
bed.
think the founding fathers even said, if we have a two-party system, we're fucked.
Pretty much.
Well, the first president of the
Not
United
in those
States
words,
said,
but you know what I mean.
stay out of foreign affairs. What
Yeah.
does America do?
Get into
Foreign
foreign
affairs.
affairs.
What did the first president of the United States say?
Don't do it.
Don't do
He
it.
said not to do it, but here we are.
Don't do it.
God, if those guys,
If they came back from
if
their
the
grave
founding
right now-
father, they wouldn't be turning in their grave. They'd be fucking spiraling out of control. They'd be like a tornado in the casket.
I'll tell you right
Yes.
now, if they rose back out of their graves, they'd go up to the White House and they would take control
they
back
would
so fucking
It'd
quick.
be like Mortal Kombat.
Oh, no.
Revenant presidents
Yes.
coming back to take over what's theirs.
No, they see
Round
they
two,
would see
fight.
how bad it's gotten, and they would leave.
Yeah, they'd go. You know what?
They would
Fuck
leave.
this, back to England.
Yep.
We're coming back, hang us.
Dude,
Wait a minute. You can wait. So they'd be like, hold on a second. We broke away from England, started a whole revolution, started
This is what y'all
America
did.
over a little bit of tax like this, and you guys are accepting a tax like this?
Yep.
What's wrong with you?
You know what's funny? That's true. Our country was made to leave taxation, and what the fuck is the country doing, everybody
Taxing
now?
the shit out of
Taxing the
everyone.
shit out of
Ass.
you.
Yep.
So what was the point?
Right. That's what I'm
None.
saying. They're
There,
like,
there
look
wasn't
at it.
one.
you know what?
At this point, the
was a
point
good
is
idea,
it's on.
but-
It's lost.
You know what's funny? Back in 2008, I was
Taxation on
I was
debt,
living in
sales tax
Virginia
and
at the time. I actually went and visited Mount Vernon, and I actually went to go see George Washington's grave. And you know what? For faintly, you could hear his bones rattling, like just in the
me out of
distance,
here!
like you motherfuckers!
God,
It's like
could you imagine, though?
I'm out.
Could you imagine dying back then? You know everything as it was, and then you come back all these years later to see what it is now, and you're like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Be like,
Terrible.
well, fuck.
Well, what did we do all that for? Guess it didn't
Oh,
work
yeah.
in the end after all.
Nope.
History does repeat itself. Big time.
Those who fail to
Get
learn
yours.
history is doomed to repeat it. That's the way I
that's a
look at
fact.
it.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's ever going to break the cycle. I feel like it keeps going around and around and
Because
around.
even the next generation is going to have people
Yep.
that are in office now
Yep.
that are similar to the people that are in office now.
Yep. Every generation bitches about the next, and it's a continuous cycle, and it's just going to keep happening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
we're
same
gonna.
mistakes are going to be made.
Yeah, and when we get older, we're gonna bitch about the younger generation and what they're doing. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I could only imagine what it's going to be like in the next 50 years. Could you imagine that?
Hopefully
don't wanna
the
know.
next generation doesn't eat laundry detergent.
Bro, 50 years from now, I will
They'll be
be
eating whole houses.
73 years old in 50 years from now.
I'll be 76. I
I'll
feel
be-
I don't
old.
know
76.
what's
I'll be
gonna
almost
happen.
dead by now. We'd be almost
Hopefully
dead
video
by now.
games will be so advanced that you can just jump in them and fucking
Oh yeah, like
experience the whole
that one
thing.
movie, Ready Player One.
Yes, Ready Player
That
One.
was
Then
good.
I'll be
that was,
happy.
That would. That's
or
a-
like what was that series growing up? Spy Kids or some shit.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Spy
love
Kids,
Spy
remember
Kids,
that?
dude.
Yeah.
I wish it could be like that, where you actually like jumping in shit, and you're like,
Well, you remember the
bro,
wa-
I used to fantasize about that type of shit when I was a kid. I was like, that is some.
Do you remember the watches they had? Like
Yeah, but nobody
I think
ever
that's
thought,
I think that's what Apple Watch is.
Nobody ever thought
and it does
smartwatches
tell
would exist,
time.
and here we are, smartwatches.
Here we are.
Here we are.
I was just gonna
And
say
20 years from now, maybe they'll start coming out and you'll be able to fucking interact with them.
You
and
won't
shit.
even. Yeah, you
It'll
probably
be
it'd be
on the
really cool
wall
to
in
have
your
like
bedroom.
holograms
might
going
actually
around
Here,
the
be like,
place.
hey guys, check this out.
You might actually have implants at that point. But that's the problem. Do we
Ew.
really want things implanted into our bodies?
Right,
Because
do
they're
you
already
really
started.
want everybody to
They've
know
already
what we're
started with the
thinking
chips.
every second?
It'd be
I don't
part
think that's
of
going to be.
advancing.
I don't think that's going to be like that's healthy for the body itself. I mean, like think about it. Like, if they're starting to like plant like chip everything in and like whatever it is, that shit is going to like get like rusty. That stuff is going to get bio. They better
Not
make
if
the.
they use
But here's the thing. Like,
I don't know.
what's
Lost
that?
my train of thought.
Coca-Cola?
Yeah,
Gets rid
Coca-Cola.
of gets rid of rust.
It
No, but
does.
here's the thing: you could easily like say that has all your money. Say we get rid of cards, money, cash, like all that.
Yep.
Say we have currency and everything about you, your whole identity's in this little chip implanted into your skin. You know how things are, technology. People hack. What happens if you get hacked? I mean,
Yeah.
you yourself is getting hacked at this point.
That's
That's a glitch to waiting to happen.
That's a governmental fuck up waiting to happen.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's definitely a fuck up waiting to happen.
I mean,
sitting
I've
in a
read
restaurant.
stories of older people having their pacemakers.
Oh yeah, it's
hacked.
happened already.
And
This is that's a bad idea.
Do you remember all the fake stories back in like 2010 saying like, oh, by 2020 or by 2017,
RFID chips.
Yes,
and-
everyone's going to be
RFID.
required? That never happened.
Of
though.
course it didn't. Because people are
I mean,
always fear
Remember the end of the
mongering.
world,
Knock on
2012,
wood.
December 21st,
Fear-mongering
2012.
again.
Yeah.
Remember that? The
Yeah.
movie, the books, the hype.
Yeah, remember all
People
the hype?
sold everything because they thought the world was going to die. I remember waking up. and I was-
Y2K,
I remember
2012.
waking
Yeah,
up-
swine flu, SARS,
I remember-
coronavirus.
Bro,
Y2K.
I remember waking up on December 22nd, 2012 and being like, we're still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, coronavirus. And we'll say this 5 years from now. Hey, remember that coronavirus? That silly little coronavirus.
Remember the Ebola?
Remember that COVID-19 crap?
Remember
that was
the
going on?
swine flu?
H1N1?
Yeah, that was
Remember
back-
SARS?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
geez.
SARS, you had SARS, swine flu, COVID-19, which is happening now. It's all the
Such
same
a
thing.
crazy fucking thing, isn't it?
All the same thing. It's all fear mongering. Dude, Purell and all that are making millions off of people now because those little 99% little bottles of things have been
Dude,
sold
you know
out
what's
of
crazy?
stores like
People,
crazy.
It's funny too because people are buying tons of like food, toilet paper, and shit. And it's like, dude, this is a virus, not a snowstorm or anything.
Yeah. You don't have to
Yo,
like.
I
barricade
was-
yourself.
Hard.
You could still get food
Dude.
and still be able to go grab it. You're just gonna have to wear a mask.
I was actually
What are you doing?
I actually saw videos and clips of like supermarkets like BJ's Wholesale, Walmart, fucking
People are just going
Costco.
crazy right
Everyone
now.
is
It's
just
not-
buying
it's
them
not
in
like we had a
bulk.
major snowstorm,
It's
like
like
the blizzard of '66 or whatever it was,
And everyone-
where everybody got snowed in. It's not like we have a hurricane coming or anything. It's
Wash
not-
your hands.
Wash your hands.
your hands.
Stay away from
sick
people that are sick.
and eat anything
And eat
that
plenty
has
of,
rich with vitamin
strawberries
C.
And blueberries and
Yes.
vitamin orange juice.
Yeah,
I love
drink your
orange
vitamin
juice.
Oh, me
C.
too.
Always
Eat some
have your vitamin
peppers.
C.
Take your vitamin C
Pep-
and your vitamin
Yes.
D.
Eat some peppers
Eat
too.
some salad, you know.
If you eat green bell peppers, they actually peppers have like more vitamin C in it's got more vitamin C than orange from what I've heard.
Really?
Nice.
But I still love my oranges too.
Oh yeah, no,
Oranges are
oranges
good.
is always good.
Plums are
fucking
good
tasty.
too. I
Oh,
prefer a
so
plum
good.
over
Delicious.
apple.
When
Plums
they're
are
nice and
so
red in the
good.
center.
Oh yeah.
No, I love the plums that are nice and I like the plums when you bite into them. They're so juicy and
Oh yeah.
Oh man, you're gonna
You know
make
the
me
plums that are
salivate.
Oh, juicy boy.
they're very juicy.
Oh, juicy boy.
I love the
Oh,
juicy.
juicy
plums.
boy.
Oh, I'm copyright.
Here we go.
All right, so we're coming up at the half-hour mark, and we're gonna probably have to say bye-bye and see you on Wednesday.
We
'cause
got legs to
Wednesdays-
take off,
We have legs to
so.
take off and all that fun stuff. So, I mean, I don't know. Anybody that has any last words for our viewers?
Watch the afterburn.
Watch the afterburn. Stay tuned. I was actually gonna say a quick thing. I'm going to be going to see a Tool show in May.
Talk slut.
Talk
slut.
I deserve that.
He doesn't get talk slutted too often.
He doesn't.
He needed it.
I need a dose of it once in a while, you know.
He needs it like Joyce needs her legs.
Yes.
Wait.
Amen to that.
Glitching out over here, Ryan. There it goes. Yeah, so Wednesday night afterburn this Wednesday, we're going to be
Yes.
live in studio in the ROC.
And I don't think anyone will be interrupting.
Don't put it past him. I guarantee that Zookeeper will be here.
He's
in
probably
the
already
studio.
thinking about it.
He's already thinking about it.
Knock on wood,
I'm
man.
gonna go ahead and say he'll probably be here.
Even Uber Mike's
Yeah.
saying he's gonna be here.
I might
Austin
be
will probably
here.
Be there
Oh,
too.
even Austin Dash thinks he's gonna be
Yeah.
here. So see, this,
I'll invade.
this is crazy.
Why not?
Yeah, you see, man.
They invade every show we do.
You know, they talk shit about our show. They say it sucks. Worst show in the world.
They
but
spend more time on our show than they do on their own.
They do. They do, don't they?
You do,
I swear
Austin.
they do.
Oh. Your mother flew today.
I'm the only
Oh, Mama Price.
one that is truly loyal to my show.
Yeah, I think you are. But Mike, you have a car that's colored after your show. It's blue,
Yeah.
just like this beautiful lighting that we have in here. I tell you,
I'm wearing the
this
blue
guy's so
hoodie.
loyal. This guy's loyal.
He is.
Yes. So my mom flew today.
She did.
My car's blue, and I'm wearing a blue
I
hoodie.
have my mom and my mother-in-law watching. So
Awesome.
hello. That's awesome. Yeah, she flew. So you can't fly now. Your wings are fucking down.
Well, I got an hour and a half until the flight.
Okay. Well,
Well,
if anybody remembers, I guess we're gonna have to see what happens. We'll have to announce
we'll
it
see what happens.
Wednesday, so.
We shall.
Have a great rest of your weekend. We will
Yeah.
see you live in studio on Afterburn Wednesday
Wednesday.
night, 10 p.m. Be
10
there.
p.m.
Don't forget us. Please don't forget us. Give us
It
a
hurts.
call. All that stuff. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Yes.
Take it easy.
This is Team
Thanks for
Blitz
having me.
signing off.
See ya.
Peace.
The M-Balm effect.